What's up guys, welcome back to UnhingedSociety, where today we will be discussing the move changes that have occurred in Pokemon Champions. A lot of moves have received updates to their mechanics and secondary effects, base powers, accuracy, and types, and this is important knowledge for anyone playing the game because this will affect how interactions play out as you play the game. So the first one we're going to take a look at is the move Encore. Encore moves now act with their priority. What this means is that moves that are encored will not receive priority brackets from previous moves. The best way for me to demonstrate this is to show you a clip.
Yeah, Araquanid, you did your job. Illumise, they come out. Oh, it's Terra Psychic. I might just end the game here. Okay, Blaziken gets a second protect, that's okay. This might be enough to take it out. Let him no Squirtle, no Rain too. Get his I gotta show y'all something really funny. I gotta show y'all something hilarious, bro. This Blaziken has been getting speed boosts literally all game. I Aqua Jet it, and I Encore my own Squirtle. Let me show y'all what this does. I Encore my Squirtle, but I get priority Water Spout, bro. Check me the f out, dude. Oh my god. Oh, that's crazy. It only works for one turn.
What you just witnessed was a Squirtle using Water Spout with the priority bracket of Aqua Jet. The reason that this occurred is that by Squirtle selecting the move Aqua Jet, the game registers Squirtle as having a move with a +1 priority. However, the previous move that Squirtle used was Water Spout. Therefore, when Illumise clicks Encore into Squirtle that has selected an Aqua Jet, Squirtle now moves with the move Water Spout with the priority bracket of Aqua Jet, resulting in Squirtle having an increased priority on Water Spout. The outcome? Squirtle moves first, and Blaziken gets destroyed. The next move is Fake Out. Fake Out cannot be selected after the first turn in field. In previous games, you would be able to select Fake Out after the first turn that the Pokemon was on the field. The reason why individuals would do this would be for strategic reasons. For example, if you were up against a Pokemon that knew the move Sucker Punch, and you only had 4 attacking moves, you could attempt to play mind games and outplay the Sucker Punch by clicking Fake Out. Fake Out would fail, and Sucker Punch would also fail, because the Pokemon did not attack. However, you can no longer select Fake Out after the first turn in the field. This means that if you have 4 moves that are on your Pokemon and you can only attack with all 4 moves, you are pretty much toast to a Pokemon that is using Sucker Punch. The next move is Salt Cure. Salt Cure is the signature move of Garganacl, and it has a special effect on Steel and Water type moves. When Salt Cure is used on a Pokemon, that Pokemon will lose 1/8 of its max HP every turn that it is on the field. This has been nerfed to 1/16 of their max HP instead. If the Pokemon was a Water and Steel type, it would originally lose 1/4 of its HP every time it stayed on the field. This has been nerfed to 1/8 of their max health. The move Toxic Thread, a move known by Ariados, has been buffed to lower the target speed by 2 stages instead of 1. The move Iron Head, which is notoriously used on Jirachi for flinching purposes, has been nerfed from a 30% chance to flinch down to 20%. The move Moonblast, which originally had a chance to drop the opponent's special attack by 30%, has been nerfed to now only have a 10% chance to activate. The move Dire Claw, which is the signature move of Sneasler, originally had a 50% chance to poison, paralyze, or sleep the target upon contact. This has been nerfed to 30%, and it is now categorized as a slicing type move, which is boosted by the ability Sharpness. The ability Sharpness boosts the power of slicing type moves by 50%. The move Shadow Claw has also been boosted by the Sharpness ability. It is now categorized as a slicing move. The move Dragon Claw has also been categorized as a slicing move. It is now also boosted by Sharpness. Next, we're going to discuss the adjustments made to the base power of certain moves in Pokemon Champions. The Flying type move Beak Blast, a signature move of Toucannon, has had a base power increase from 100 to 120. The Ice type move Mountain Gale, the signature move of Hisuian Avalugg, has had a base power increase from 100 to 120. The Bug type move First Impression, with an increased priority, has had a base power increase from 90 to 100. The dark type move Night Daze, the signature move of Zoroark, has had a base power increase from 85 to 90. The grass type move Apple Acid, which is the signature move of Appleton, has had a base power increase of 80 to 90. The grass type move Grav Apple, which is the signature move of Flapple, has had a base power of 80 to 90 as well. The fire type move Fire Lash has had a base power increase from 80 to 90. The ghost type move Spirit Shackle, the signature move of Decidueye, the grass and ghost type, has had an increase from 80 to 90. The psychic move Psyshield Bash, which is the signature move of Warrior, has had a base power increase of 70 to 90. The grass type move Trop Kick, the signature move of Serena, has had a base power increase from 70 to 85. The ghost type move Infernal Parade, the signature move of Hisuian Typhlosion, has had a base power increase of 60 to 65. The ground type multi-hit move Bone Rush has had a base power increase of 25 to 30. Now let's take a look at the accuracy adjustments. The grass type move Syrup Bomb has received a buff of accuracy from 85 to 90. The water type move Crabhammer has received a buff of accuracy from 90 to 95. Now let's look at the type changes of moves. The move Growth was originally a normal type move. It has been updated to now be selected and categorized as a grass type move. The move Snap Trap, which is the signature move of Galarian Stunfisk, has been updated from being a grass type move to now being a steel type move. This now means that Galarian Stunfisk will receive stab on the move Snap Trap. Now let's take a look at the changes to the power points of moves. All moves with a base power point of 5 have been increased to now have 8. All moves with a base power point of 10 have been increased to now have 12. All moves with a base power point of 15 have been increased to now have 16, and all base power point moves that are greater than 15 have been increased to 20. However, Protect went from having 10 base power points to only 8, and the move Beak Blast has been nerfed from having 15 base power points to only 8. With that being said, these are all of the current adjustments and mechanics that have been updated and changed in Pokemon Champions. I am pretty sure that we will see more changes occur in the future, but as for right now, this is what we are currently dealing with. And with that being said, that is it for the list of updates to things that have been changed recently in Pokemon Champions. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, and I will catch y'all in the next one. Peace out.